Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Resourceful Reina. So right now we're doing actually the lactose milk. You can use soy-free, anything that is dairy-free milk. So, excuse me, somebody was hitting me up. So I just poured it in here, the whole container. I'm waiting until it brings up to 185 Fahrenheit. I have it set medium. If you're using your regular stove, then you can set it up to low to medium, in between low and medium. So I'm constantly stirring it so it won't stick to my pot or pan. Preferable stainless steel or non-stick pan, I'm sorry. So I'm checking my temperature out to see where is it at. So far 173. Remember, it has to reach to 185. It has to reach to 185. Now this yogurt, because it doesn't have no fat content like the whole milk, it's going to be a little bit runny, but we're going to fix that. I promise. So I'm going to wait until it reaches to 185 and I'll come back with you guys, okay? Alright guys, we're almost at that 185 Fahrenheit. And then we're going to get ready to shock this milk like we did with the other video that I shocked the whole milk. It's the same process, just different milk. And we're going to be using the probiotic pills to that. Actually, it's capsules. Alright, it's at 186. I'm going to turn it off. And I'm going to do the same process. I'm going to take a bowl with ice and water. And we're going to pour this in here. I prefer glass container than plastic. So just keep that in mind. Alright guys, right now I have the same bowl I used. I added more ice, less water, because I have a smaller bowl. So let's see if this works out. I'm going to hold it on this side. You guys can still see. Remember, we're going to shock it back down to 112 to 118. We do the same process I did with the other milk. I'm not even going to actually, right now, because it's hot. And we just took it out of the cooktop. I'm going to wait a little bit before I run my temperature in there to see where I'm at. So again, the only reason why I'm stirring it is because it's easier that way to get it to the temperature that I want it. I usually just take this to my double sink. I have a double sink. Fill it up with cold water, put some ice in there. If you guys don't have an ice maker, just fill it up with cold water. It does the same thing. I just put ice in it because it'll shock it faster. I want to be in the kitchen all day. Well, not like that. I like being in my kitchen, so I don't mind. But I have other things to do, so I have to use my time wisely. So I'm going to wait until it shocks down to 112 to 118 and we'll come back. Alright guys, apparently we got it at 135 right now. So now that the ice is melted, I'm still able to move this around just so the ice can swerve in there, and I'm just stirring it in there so it can get colder faster. It's like swirling in there. That's how I kind of do it in my sink as well. Like a washing machine. Alright, let me see where we at. Need a nap. All right, so we was at 132. Now we're at 125. So you see how fast it went. It went quickly. I'm going to continue to do this way. Because now that the ice has melted, this was able to sink underneath and stabilize under there. So I'm going to keep swirling it back and forth so the cold water and the ice can continue to hit the bottom of this and then the side of this bowl right here. I'll be right back. All right, guys, right now we're at 120. I'm going to tell you the reason we can't go over 118 is because when you put the live culture and you put it more than 118, you're going to kill it because of the simple fact it's live. It's a culture. When it's too hot, you kill the enzymes of it. So please, between 112 to 118, before you put, if you're buying the yogurt, and if you're putting, before you buying the yogurt, you got to make sure that you put that underneath 112 to 118 Fahrenheit. Now, if you're using the capsule, there's no difference. The same way, 112 to 118 Fahrenheit. It's already at 118. So I'm going to actually stir it one more time to make sure, because we was talking. So I want to make sure before I put these capsules in there. Yep, that's good. Okay, guys. So I got it down to 118. What's my next step? When using capsules that says probiotic, which is this one says 1 billion active culture. There's other ones that you can use. This is the cheapest one I found, so I can show you guys. You can see it's a brand new box. So you want the ones that says capsules. Sorry, capsules. How many capsules do you use? I like using 4 of mine. You can use up to 6 of them. I'm going to use 5. Let's use 5. Why not? So remember, we use this milk, the lactose milk, and we're using the probiotic capsules. The other milk that I did, which is the vitamin D, the whole milk, I had used a yogurt which contains live culture. So this is a different process. There are many ways you can do this. This is the easiest way you can do. So you're going to twist the capsule. And dump it in there. Again, if you stick your live culture when the temperature is above 118, you are going to kill your culture, your probiotic, your live culture, and then you're not going to have anything. It's just, you might as well throw the whole thing out. So I'm just going to stir this in there. Make sure everything is incorporated. There is an easier process. I could have put a little bit of milk in a bowl, stirred all this capsule in there, the powder in there, because you can't put the capsule in there. Make sure you incorporate it really good, where everything is dissolved in there. Almost there. Takes a little bit longer because I put 5 capsules in there. to dissolve everything. So we're going to come back after this is dissolved. Alright guys, everything is incorporated. I'm going to take my saran wrap, cover it up. I do have the lid to this. I like actually because those lids sometimes spill, so I'd just rather be safe than sorry. So I put the lid on top just to give it an extra protection. I'm going to do the same thing. Grab a towel, cover it. We're going to incubate it like it's a baby. And we're going to put it in the oven. Again, set your oven to the lowest temperature. Mine is at 185. Once it sets to 185, turn the oven off. Once you turn it off, turn on the light from the oven. Set, if you're doing, like I'm doing these two different yogurts, I just keep them side by side. So keep it next to each other where the light is hitting. Call it a day for like 6 to 8 hours. I like doing this at nighttime because I know the next morning I can just uncover it, cover it with a towel, take the towel out, stick it in my refrigerator. When I come back to work, we'll do the second part of this video. What is the second part? It's so easy. I don't like the taste of the sour. That's my opinion. That's just the way I do. I like my yogurt to be thick as a Greek yogurt. There's another process that you can do, which is homemade cream cheese. Again, I'm going to show you those process tomorrow once this is incubated. Once this is set, let it ferment for 6 to 8 hours. Now, if you're doing a gallon of milk, or let's say you're doing 2 of these, then you let it 6 to 8 to 10 hours. So I would let it sit longer, and that's where the process of it starts to gellify. Once you put it in the refrigerator, it starts to harden, so that process starts to gellify. Everything contracts together. You'll see what I mean by that. So guys, thank you for joining in my videos. Thank you guys for subscribing to my channel, and thank you when you guys give me thumbs up. Please share my videos, leave a comment below. God bless. Ciao darlings, bye.